Hey everyone, John here from testprepinsight.com, and today I'm going to be directly comparing Kaplan and the CE Shop. These are two of the most popular online real estate schools to help prepare you for your licensing exams, and I wanted to break down the major pros and cons of their pre-licensing courses and give you our thoughts on how they stack up. So that's what we're going to do today. But with that said, if you do want some more information or detail regarding these companies at any point, make sure to check out our full detailed written comparison of these two over on our website. An easy way to get there is just to Google Test Prep Insight, Kaplan versus the CE Shop. It's the quickest way to find it. Okay, so to keep this video just narrowly focused and actually helpful for you, I'm just going to focus on the major differences between these two companies and where I see each of them winning over the other. I think that's ultimately going to be best to help you pick one that best fits your situation. All right, so let's start with the CE Shop, and I have them winning in 4 key areas. And the first is the nature of the CE Shop lessons. The company does a great job of varying the content in their lessons between text, animated videos, and interactive quizzes. You never know what's around the corner when you click the next button within lessons, and I think this is a major positive. This diverse approach to learning really helps hold your attention, and it makes otherwise boring content somewhat interesting. So I definitely have to give the CE Shop credit for that. Their lesson format is very engaging. Then, the next one for the CE Shop is cost. Now, don't get me wrong, pricing between the two companies is close and it does vary by state, but for the most part, the CE Shop seems to be the more affordable option between the two. And just FYI, it's important here to compare the net cost between the two companies. In other words, don't compare MSRP because both companies regularly offer sales and special promotions. For example, in California, the most popular pre-licensing and exam prep package from the CE Shop costs around $160 after discounts, whereas the comparable package from Kaplan after discounts costs around $300. So you probably get it. It varies quite a bit, but generally speaking, you'll likely save a decent chunk of change by going with the CE Shop. But with that said, you're definitely going to want to make sure to check for coupon codes before buying. In fact, I'll do my best to keep the description down below the video screen updated with the most current discount codes that I can find, so make sure to check that out and save yourself some money if you decide to go with either Kaplan or the CE Shop. Alright, so the next highlight for the CE Shop has to do with their exam prep. And specifically, I'm talking about their analytics and detailed score reports. So how it works is that after you complete the necessary pre-licensing course and you start to review the material and complete practice questions to prepare for your national and state exams, the CE Shop will keep track of your performance and provide guidance on topics that you've already mastered, where you need additional practice, and which topics you should focus on moving forward. That way you clearly know how to allocate your remaining study time to make gains as your exams approach. Plus, what's also kind of cool is that the CE Shop provides checklists and alerts when your performance exceeds certain milestones, essentially signaling that you're ready to sit for your real exam. It's pretty cool. Overall, I was just really impressed by the level of detail included in these reports. Alright, so last up here, the CE Shop technically wins when it comes to guarantees. So for most states, the CE Shop offers a pass guarantee, meaning if you fail your licensing exam, the company will reimburse you for the cost of the initial exam, which is usually in the $60 to $80 range. Now, Kaplan, on the other hand, only offers what they call their pass protection retake policy, meaning if you don't pass, you can retake the Kaplan course, but you will not get reimbursed for the cost of the failed exam. Now, this might not be a big deal for some people, but I did want to mention it since the CE Shop is technically giving you a nice $60 to $80 insurance policy. Okay, so let's switch gears now and talk about Kaplan, and I have them winning in 4 categories as well. And the first major advantage for them is that I think Kaplan is the better choice for visual learners. I say this because their lessons are primarily video-based. There's very little text within their lessons and you won't be asked to read that much. You can just kick back, relax, and essentially just watch videos to complete the necessary pre-licensing credit hours, which some people really want. And I have to say that the Kaplan video lessons are actually pretty good. They take the form of a digital whiteboard where an instructor appears on screen guiding you through different topics, and as they speak, the screen behind them updates with notes, graphics, and examples. Plus, the instructors themselves are just flat out awesome. I was expecting some boring, stuffy professor type that simply reads from a teleprompter in a monotone voice, but that definitely was not the case. The instructors are lively and do a great job of making boring material kind of easy to understand. So bottom line, if you grasp and understand information best through guided instruction and visuals, then Kaplan should be a good match for your learning style. Alright, so the next one for Kaplan is the fact that they offer live class options, whereas the CE Shop does not. They only offer self-paced on-demand courses. So if you're the type of person who prefers learning in a classroom environment so you can interact with your peers and ask the instructor questions on the spot, or you simply need a live class schedule to help hold yourself accountable from a studying and discipline standpoint, then Kaplan is obviously the way to go between the two. And just like the company's on-demand video lessons, I found the live Kaplan instructors to be just as knowledgeable and engaging. I was honestly really impressed with them. Plus, it doesn't hurt that Kaplan's live classes are actually pretty affordable. For example, in California, the company's live class bundle is only about $150 more than their on-demand package, so it's not like you have to break the bank if you want that live instruction. Alright, so moving on to advantage number 3, and that's the fact that Kaplan allows you to take notes directly within their learning platform. So how it works is that while you're watching a video, if you don't understand a particular topic or concept, or you simply want to take some notes for retention purposes, you just have to click the bookmark feature and you can jot down as many notes as you'd like. And what's nice is that from the Kaplan main dashboard, you can see all of your bookmarks and easily access all of your notes whenever you'd like. Now, to be fair, the CE Shop uses a bookmark feature as well, but it doesn't offer the same type of functionality since you can't add custom notes. You can only flag sections to review later. So ultimately, I have to give the win to Kaplan when it comes to note-taking. And the last point in Kaplan's favor here has to do with exam prep. So while I like the detailed performance reports from the CE Shop, I want to highlight Kaplan's custom quiz tool. I think this is a super valuable feature to help get you ready for your national and state licensing exams. So basically how it works is that Kaplan allows you to create your own practice question sets. You can control the topics, the number and types of questions, whether you want a timer to simulate exam-like conditions, and a few other things. That way you can really zero in on and make improvements in the areas where you need additional practice so that you can feel confident going into test day. And that about does it for the detail in this comparison, so let's get to my final verdict. But before I hit you with that, I do just want to mention that since you're trying to get your real estate license, every single month here at Test Prep Insight, we actually give away a free course to one lucky person. I'll put all the details down below in the description on how to get entered, but just know it takes like 10 seconds and hey, you never know, you could win a totally free course. Okay, so final verdict time. Should you go with Kaplan or the CE Shop to help you get your real estate license? Well, after using and reviewing both companies' courses, unfortunately, there's no clear-cut winner. Instead, I think the decision between these two online real estate schools ultimately boils down to two main factors: your budget and preferred learning method. So first, I'd say if money is your main priority and you want to save as much as you can, then the CE Shop will likely be the more affordable option, though it does vary by state. The next, I'd say if you're more of a bookworm, then once again, go with the CE Shop since a good portion of their curriculum is delivered through text. However, on the flip side, if you're more of a visual learner or if you prefer learning in a live class environment, then Kaplan is clearly the way to go. But anyway, that's all I've got for you. I hope this video has been helpful and you learned a little something about both of these companies. If so, make sure to return the favor by subscribing to our channel, liking this video, and drop me a quick comment below. That would be really appreciated. And again, if you want to see that full, detailed written comparison of these two that I talked about earlier in this video, just hop on over to our website. Again, that's testprepinsight.com, or you can check out the other videos we have on our YouTube channel. We got a bunch of great content out there. But as always, thanks for watching, best of luck, and I'll see you in the next one.